press on to retrieve it. And it's Molina. Backward it goes. Now it's Aubameyang. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's face to face with the keeper. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To get them off and running. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's taking no chances there. That'll be a throw. Banega. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that is as far as they're going to go. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Kimmich. Bayer Leverkusen trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Kimmich. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Aubameyang. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Joelinton! Harmlessly behind. Joelinton. And it's Immobile. Now it's Choupo-Moting. Here's a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Choupo-Moting just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Kimmich. And this is Immobile. Very nicely done. Kertrauda did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Molina. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Kosunu. Now it's Immobile. He's looking wide. Banega gets into some space. And that should get the job done. And they can counter here. Immobile. And he's intervened well there. And he's forced to go back. Half-time getting close now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Molina.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And they win it back again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Immobile. Pogba.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Just a quick
Well, every
announcement.
now and again we
would like
get
to
a bit
inform
lucky,
you
Peter,
that
don't we? And
CCTV
this is an
now in
absolute treat.
operation
A
for
tremendous
your safety.
spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kosunu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, Bamian! And he thumps it clear. No, again there's no way through. Banega. Pass is coming off in quick succession. And the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Well played and well cleared. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's a decent clearance.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Choupo-Moting. So we've reached the hour mark. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And claimed it back swiftly. Steaming on goalwards. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a sharp pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A case now of complete control. Can he get it through? Kosunu gets over and intercepts. Great defending, strong and determined. He's gone for goal. Really well taken goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the finish! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now this could be that's rather hopeful. Oh, almost a sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's with the keeper. He's having a hit! Oh, taken with style! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought...
Good effort from distance. And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Now it's Zelarayan.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's Brekalo. Goes for the shot! Big chance! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real...
He's gone for goal! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage...
Could be danger here. He's had a shot! He's scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact...
Oh no, what has happened? Has a shot! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh! And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mukoko just
Please
could
be
not
made
help
aware
himself,
that
could he?
smoking is
3
only
goals to his
permitted in
name.
designated areas within these grounds.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.